Hey there, friends. It's really hot outside right now. What is something good that we can have that will make us cool down? You're right! Ice cream! Let's go find some! Oh my goodness! I guess we'll just have to eat ice cubes.
Staciajohna, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for ice cream. It's so hot outside.
It is pretty warm.
It's like blazing hot, and I thought me and my friends were like, ice cream would cool me down. But there's none, and I don't know what to do. If only there's like a magical, just something happened.
Calm down. I think I might have a solution for you.
Do you know what to do with the paper plate? Do you know what objects around your house make noise? Do you know the perfect ingredient for a sandwich? Do you know what to do with a blanket on a rainy day? Join us every Wednesday as we answer some of these questions. And now, you know. Hi everybody! Thanks for waiting, and I brought back a friend with me. Her name's Miss Andrea, and she's gonna teach us how to make homemade ice cream at home. Woohoo!
Okay, so we've got our ingredients all lined up. So first you need to find a large can and then a smaller container that's hard inside. So not like a soft plastic, but a harder plastic or another metal can. So you want to have room that you can put ice around the inside container. And this is if you don't have an ice cream maker. If you have an ice cream maker, feel free to use that instead, but this is if you don't, because not everybody has an ice cream maker.
Just go with what you got.
So you'll also need a bag of ice. Crushed ice works better, but you can use whatever kind of ice you've got. And then rock salt. If you don't have rock salt, you can also use just plain table salt. You'll just have to sprinkle a lot on the ice. You'll need something to stir with. And then the recipe, it only has 2 ingredients. So a 2-liter of soda, whatever kind. We're going to use root beer flavored. You can use orange, you can use grape, you can use black cherry, or even a cola flavored. And then 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. So if you would hold that.
I will definitely hold this.
So we've got a pitcher that we're going to pour the soda into and then mix the sweetened condensed milk in with it.
Okay,
So,
opening the soda, kids.
I would pour like half full for
Okay,
now.
pouring half full. Oh my goodness, it smells like root beer soda.
That's good since that's what it is.
Better slow down.
Okay, that's probably good.
And if you don't use it all, you can drink the soda later.
I say it'll make a whole batch, but since we have small cans, we're gonna just start with half of it, but you can totally make a whole batch. Okay, actually, I'm gonna let you hold the pitcher. Now, if you are making this, kids at home, you're gonna want a parent to help you open the can. This one has a pop top, but it's still gonna have sharp edges, so make sure you have a parent help you. You don't want anybody getting hurt.
Safety first, always. That looks creamy goodness.
We'll set the lid off to the side. And it works best if you keep the soda and the sweetened condensed milk in the fridge so they're chilled when you start, just because it takes a little less time to freeze afterwards, but you can still use it even if they haven't been chilled. So you're just gonna drizzle it in and stir as you're drizzling. And you can kind of see that it's changing color, it's getting creamier.
Ooh. Smells delicious. Are we using the whole can?
If you were to use the whole 2-liter, you would use the whole can, but we're going to try and get about half and half.
So half a 2-liter and half a can of the condensed. And she's stirring as she's pouring. Very good technique so it doesn't build up on the bottom.
You don't want to like whip it hard, stirring really hard, but you want to get the milk really mixed in well with the soda. And it's going to be a little fizzy when you first start. I think that's about half there. So we'll set that side. So as you stir, like just as you pull the spoon out, you can kind of see that there's still some sweetened condensed milk on it. So just keep stirring until it doesn't look like it's quite coating the spoon as much. Stir, 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 stir.
Oh, this is gonna be good, kids.
All right, I think that's pretty well mixed. So then we're just gonna take our smaller container.
Okay.
And we're gonna pour that in here. Leave a little bit of room at the top because it's gonna expand a little bit as it freezes.
Like about there.
Yep, that looks good.
Okay.
So then the lid goes on tight. If it happens to be a container that doesn't screw on with the lid, maybe has a lid kind of like this, you're going to want to tape the inside container so it's sealed really good so it doesn't spill. So then if you'll tear a hole in the bag of ice.
Yep. So I'm tearing a hole in the bag of ice.
Just sprinkle a little bit in the bottom. Just to cover the bottom. A little bit more. That's good. Okay, and then so you've got, I don't know if you want to get, just barely cover the bottom with ice. And then you're going to put this down inside of it. And then you're going to pour ice around it. And try and kind of hold it in the middle so the ice goes on all sides. Okay, that's good.
Okay, ice is in place.
So then
It's covering up our little thing. It's wrapped inside the middle there.
So then you're going to open the salt.
Ice is very good.
Just sprinkle some rock salt in. Okay, maybe add just a little bit more ice on top of that. There you go.
Okay, we've
Okay.
covered it up with ice
And
again.
then put the lid on. Sure. All right, now this is when the fun part starts.
All right, pause now. We're about to check on the ice cream.
Yeah, so every once in a while, just open it and kind of, yeah, it's not really frozen yet, but check and see how it's doing, and if you need to add any more ice or any more salt. So we haven't melted a whole lot yet, but so we don't need to add any, but just we're gonna keep kicking it around until it's frozen, and so we can show you the end results.
Yep. Hi kids, now that we finished rolling it around, and as you can see, I got a little damage.
Yeah, the can's a little bit dented.
Oh. So now it's time for the big ice cream reveal. Woo! So here's the ice cream, and we have watery. You don't want to drink that; it's full of
It's
salt.
salt. Yeah, and you can see we only filled it up to about here, but the whole thing is full. It's expanded as we froze it.
Now we're gonna open it for the first time. Ooh, ooh, ah! I think we should invite our friends first before we taste it. Hey, thanks for joining us. And now you know how to make homemade ice cream. See you next time. Bye!